I bet that you wouldn't tolerate the constant disrespect and abuse that you tolerate from your toxic family members from anyone else. Because culturally, we were brainwashed to accept abuse in the name of family. Even if it's family, we should accept and tolerate their toxicity. And ever since I started to build a healthy, loving relationship with myself and started treating myself with the very love and respect that I deserve, that I was always enough, that I didn't need to be perfect in order to be lovable. I don't need to be somebody else in order to be lovable, that I am lovable for just being my true self. It was on my self love journey that I realized what it means to love myself, what love really is, and what love really isn't. And boy, breaking that illusion hit me really hard because it's not the truth that hurts, it's the illusion that breaks what you thought was the truth. That hurts. My past self thinking that the manipulation and control was love. Due to everything that happened in my childhood and growing up, I hated myself and I had a toxic relationship with myself for a very long time. And finally learning what love truly is made me realize that love is not abuse. Love is not manipulation. Love is not bullying the person that you love. Love is not exploiting someone's kindness. Love is not stabbing someone in the back, betraying their trust. Love is not someone exploiting your vulnerabilities. Love is not gaslighting someone, making them question their own reality, making someone feel like they are crazy. They're just making it up in their head. They're too sensitive. They're always making a big deal. Just because you are asking for the bare minimum of honesty and respect and someone owning up to their mistake, you shouldn't ask that from your family. Your family should naturally do that. That is the bare minimum that someone can do. Imagine growing up brainwashed to believe that you don't deserve to have your own needs, your own boundaries, you don't deserve to have your own sense of self, that you don't deserve to be your own person, that you exist to please your toxic family members, that you don't exist for yourself, you exist for them. Anything that goes against who they wanted you to be, the puppet that they wanted you to mold yourself into, anything that goes against that, you're a villain, you're discarded, you're basically nothing. Nothing without the persona that they tried to mold you into. Love is not someone making the same mistakes over and over again. Because a lot of people like to say, oh, but people make mistakes. Well, sweetheart, a mistake is something that happened either once or only twice, and that's it. But a pattern is not a mistake. And there is a difference. A pattern says a lot about a person. When they keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, my child will make sure that she knows what family is and what family isn't. Because I feel like a lot of people's definition of what family is has been distorted and to the point that they don't even know the true definition of what family actually means. Let me explain to you the definition of family and what family is versus what family isn't. Family is a person or a group of people that you trust with 100% of your heart. These are the people that you can open up and be vulnerable with. These are the people that will never betray your trust. These are the people who will never stab you in the back. These are the people that you can always count on. These are the people that are honest with you. These are the people that will fight for you, protect you, love you, and accept you for who you are. These are the people that encourages you to be your true self. These are the people that respect your boundaries. These are the people that treat you with the love and respect that you deserve. They should be your safe place from all the harm that happens externally. Whether that's through friendship, whether your friend betrayed you, whether you just went through a toxic relationship and got out of it, or whether you are going through bullying at school or at work, you have your family. Your family should be the people that you go to, the people that are your safe place, the people who have your back, the people who support you, the people that stand up for you, the people who are there for you. And your family shouldn't be the people who harm you instead. Your family shouldn't be the people who does the same type of abusive behavior as the people who did you wrong externally in your friendship or relationships or at work. These are the people that shouldn't make you feel like you are crazy, that there's something wrong with you just because you have your own needs, your own boundaries, your own desires, and your own sense of self. For you to want to live your own life the way that you want to. Your family should be the people who want you to be happy, not the people who sabotage you, not the people who literally get in your own way from being your most happiest version of yourself. Your family shouldn't be the people who exploit your kindness. You shouldn't walk on eggshells around your family. You shouldn't have to question your family members' intentions about you. Your family shouldn't be the people who think they're incapable of being wrong, that they are always right and you are wrong. Your family should be a group of people or a person who is capable of looking at themselves, realizing their mistake, learning from that, and taking responsibility for the mistakes that they have made. Your family should support you in being your true self and the decisions that you want to make, and not try to judge you and hate you and try to make you feel ashamed for being your true self, for expressing yourself the way that you desire, for living your life the way that you want to, for having your own beliefs and values. Because I can tell you all about that. Ever since I became my authentic self, the way the tables have turned, and I went from being a codependent, someone who didn't have a sense of self, someone who was a golden child, living a lie and living in delusion. And I went from that to someone who stepped into their authentic self and speaks their truth and lives their life according to their values. And I got hated, judged, ridiculed for that. Because your family should be the group of people who accepts you, embraces you, and loves you for who you are. Not the people who literally hate you, judge you, try to bully you just because you are your true self. That's not love. That's abuse. That's disrespect. When I was in 5th grade and 6th grade, I experienced bullying. I also went through 2 toxic connections where I was in a toxic relationship. And your family shouldn't be the people who tried to harm you just like the people who tried to harm you before. It shouldn't be the exact people who bring more stress and harm and sadness and anger and pain in your life. And when I got out of my toxic connections and I felt so betrayed, family shouldn't be the people who does the exact same thing, which leads me to the exact same point. You tried to bully me. You tried to judge me, hate me for being my true self. You tried to manipulate me and abuse me, just like the toxic guy who tried to manipulate and abuse me while I was in a toxic connection with him. You are just like them. You're not different than any of those people. Then why should I call you my family? Then why should you be the people that I trust when you stabbed me in the back? And that's exactly the point that I wanted to make, in order to demonstrate to all those people who honestly victim blames all the victims of abuse from their toxic family. What many people don't understand from narcissistic family members is that they will try to be fake nice towards you. They will gaslight you, guilt trip you, and then will act really nice towards you, be generous towards you, even buy you stuff that you like. And those are all in order to confuse you, to have power and control over you, so that they can use all the ways that they were nice to you, all the things that they gave you, in order to manipulate you later down the line when you will be calling out their BS. They will use that to guilt trip you, to make you feel ashamed and guilty and bad about yourself. Oh, look, remember that time when I did this for you? How dare you call me the bad person? Because I've done so many things for you. It was never love. It was all about control and manipulation. And of course, that's when I realized the truth. I accept and embrace and love myself. So I don't need their validation. It's like I had to comfort my past self, my inner child. I'm not a stranger to breaking all the illusions and facing my truth over and over and over again. And just because you are willing to betray yourself and you are more than okay with accepting and tolerating abuse and manipulation doesn't mean that I am. Because I will not be accepting and tolerating any of those things. Because I love myself. That's what someone who loves themselves does. I don't accept abuse in the name of family. Family doesn't get a free pass to abuse you, to disrespect you, to bully you, to manipulate you, because that's not love, and that's not what a family actually does. Because that's the complete opposite of what the definition of family means. And just because you're more than willing to lie to yourself doesn't mean that I will. And because I'm a truth teller, and because I'm honest to myself, I cannot lie to myself. That would be me betraying myself. That would be me disrespecting myself and breaking that promise to myself that I'm always going to be honest about how I feel and about the truth of other people's intentions about me. Because honesty is a sign of self-love and self-respect. And I will never lie to myself. And neither will I betray myself, because that's what I did for a very long time. And I literally would cry for my past self. I would never turn my back on myself and abandon myself and neglect myself and disrespect myself by tolerating abuse in the name of family. Just because you have experienced effed up things in your childhood or growing up doesn't give you the right to abuse people, manipulate them, bully them. Being kind is a choice. Even when you've experienced effed up things, it doesn't give you the right to go around and abuse other people just because you've experienced effed up things in your life. Let me know in the comments down below if you have a toxic family or a certain family member who's toxic. Let's be each other's safe space. And as well as let me know in the comments down below, what was your takeaway from this video? Is there anything that I mentioned in this episode that really hit you hard, or it was an epiphany moment? I would really love to know that, so let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to educate yourself on this topic, and as well as if you want to step into your power and become your most empowered version of yourself, then click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you won't miss out on any new episodes that I'll be posting. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next episode of the Step Into Your Power series. Bye.